All right, everybody. Good morning. Good Friday morning to you all. Welcome to Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is David M. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. I am an empowerment speaker. I'm a board certified Christian counselor and a family restoration specialist, which is a family coach, and I come to rebuild your family dynamic. I do family morning transformation Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. and on Saturday mornings at 8:30 a.m. All is Eastern Standard Time. As you come in, please tell me where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country, because I want to be able to connect with you, and not just you, but your family. So today, what I want to talk about, and please share if you care, I want to talk about how a lot of times our children behaviors can be much, but how you can overcome your child's or children's verbal behavior, their physical behavior, their behaviors in general, because their behaviors can be quite a bit, quite much. Because when kids have certain behaviors in the home, it can really disrupt what you're trying to build in your home. A lot of kids, when they find themselves behavior, a lot of times the behaviors come from wanting to act out, or they're inquisitive about certain things, or their testosterone is high, and I'm being serious. They find themselves, their behaviors, the way they talk to you, the way they say certain things, and you're doing the best that you can to provide a great life for them, but they don't see that. They just see that it's mom and dad or it's grandma and they're taking care of me, but I want to be my own man. I want to be my own woman. So I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to live the way that I want to live. And if you don't agree with it, that's your business. But the problem with that, again, that brings a lot of pressure to the parent or guardian. That brings a lot of headaches. That brings some anxiety and depression, because you don't know if you're going to get another call from the police department. You're not sure if you're going to get a call about accident, God forbid, or anything. Their behaviors can be a bit much. Their behaviors can be out of control. Um, Maybe you have a child that's on probation. Maybe you have a child that has had some run-ins with the law. Maybe they went to a detention center, or they went to jail because of certain situations, or the young lady unexpectedly had pregnancy scare, or unwanted pregnancy, or whatever the situation is, whatever that behavior is. It brings a lot of problems to the family. What I want to kind of focus on today is, how do you deal with those problems that your child brings to your home? I feel like and this is going to kind of be short today. One of the ways, a few ways that I've been kind of like thinking about, contemplating on talking about, is one of the ways that you have to deal with your child's behavior. You have to deal with it head on. Like, you can't allow that behavior that they're expressing to overtake you and the family in general. You have to deal with that behavior. You have to address, is what I'm saying. You have to address that behavior, because if that behavior gets out of control, and you don't put your hands and feet and teeth into it, and I'm just giving you like a metaphor analogy, but you have to address that behavior. You have to say that this behavior that you're expressing is not tolerated. Is bringing a lot of pressure to me. Is bringing a lot of stress to me. I'm trying to give you the best life that I possibly can, especially if single moms out there that's trying to do it all by yourself. And it's tough, because you want any parent or guardian wants the best for that child or children. They want to give them the best, but if their behavior is the contrary, is the opposite, you have to address the behaviors. Not addressing it is going to bring more problems. I'm just going to put it just like that. I can't sugarcoat this today, because there are some family members out there, you have not addressed fully the behavior. You have let the behavior continue to proceed on. And because of the behavior continuously proceeding on, it has brought more problems. See, the more problems that you have, the more headache that you're going to have. But if you address those behaviors, if you address the issue, whether it's a chemical imbalance, whether they're smoking weed, marijuana, they're taking drugs, you have to address it. Where is this behavior coming from? They weren't raised like this. So where's the behavior coming from? A lot of times we have to go to the root. I'm going to be writing a book in another year or so. I'm going to be talking about root issues in families and how to overcome these root issues. And it's not a shameless plug. I'm talking about this for a reason. We have to address it, because how you address it is addressing the behaviors of the child, the consistency, the pattern that child is displaying with their behavior. Where is that coming from? Where is this thought process coming from? Why are you acting like this? A lot of times it's the environment, it's your household, it's who they're on the phone with, who they're texting, who they're communicating with on social media, who they're socializing in person, right? The information that they're getting that is not helpful. So you want to be careful, and you do have to address the behavior. Family counseling, individual counseling, you have to address it. After you address it, there are ground rules that you need to have at your home. I'll say it again. There are rules, regulations, seriously, that they must abide by. That's going to school, that's cleaning up their room, is what's the word I'm looking for? Calling in if they're going somewhere, or or you have a strict schedule for them. It's about following that rule or rules or regulations of that home and sticking to it. Let's be honest. Sometimes we don't stick to our rules that we have. We will be lenient, and I understand we all do it, right? But you have to stick to your rules in your home. If you're going to address these behaviors and it's bringing continual problems, or you know that's it's bringing continual problems, you have to set the bar and you have to leave it there. I'll say it again. You have to set the bar of these are what the rules are, and you must follow them, or else. The or else is okay, well, the law enforcement is going to get involved. Well, you're going to have a certain amount of time, and if you don't follow this in that certain amount of time, things are going to have to change. You might have to go somewhere to get help. You might have to have some discipline and go somewhere and get the help that you need, because I can't. And it's hard for parents to do that. But if the behavior, again, I'm going back and I'm recycling and I'm saying this again, if the behavior is becoming too much, well, you have to do something about it. Because if you have other kids and they see what's going on in the household, it's only going to make things worse. And they're going to feel that they can do it as well. So you have to address it. You have to set the rules and the regulations in the home. And you have to have some tough love. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt not just them, it's going to hurt you as the parent, because you're going to feel, well, I'm the bad parent. You're not the bad parent. You're a parent that is concerned. You're a parent that's not only concerned that you about your child, the well-being of your child. You want your child to thrive, but they're not thriving, right? They're bringing turmoil into the home. They're bringing problems into the home. So you have to address it. You have to make sure that you are following your own rules that you have, and you have to set it in the home. You got to set the bar. This is what's going to happen. If you don't follow this, well, there's going to be some consequences. And that's what I teach my son. For every choice that you make, there is consequences. You might not be able to go here, and that might be go there. In your case, parent or guardian, something has to happen. But even in the home, a lot of times the behaviors are there is because they might feel a certain way about you. They might feel a certain way about your rules and regs of your home, how you are teaching them, or how you're raising them. There's a number of reasons why behaviors come out. They want to act out. You know your household, but you might not know what they're dealing with. You might not know internally what they're fighting with or fighting against, and they're acting out because they might want more time or things like that. But I want to get into that. The point that I'm making is you have to address those behaviors. You have to address it, because if you don't address them, if you don't work on those behaviors with your child, things can get worse. And you don't want things to get worse in your household, right? You're already dealing with so much. Get the help that you need. And listen, sometimes going to counseling is tough, it's hard, and they feel embarrassed. But here's the thing that I love about the program that I offer. My program, I'm very patient with the families. I'm very patient with the kids. I'm not looking for people to argue. Yes, people argue, they have disagreements, but I want to come back to the common denominator. What are you here for? What help are you looking to do? What result are you looking for? And I do my best, my very best, overly my best, and over deliver and over give, over value, so that families know when you come into the Family Reconnection Program, this is a program to rebuild your family dynamic, to build your family back up, to help and nurture that relationship, even if the behavior is there. I'm there to help build that communication, those lines of communication back together. So if that's you, and you know I have a child that has behaviors and I'm working on that, but I want to build our relationship while he or she gets help, and you're interested, we can help you. I can help you fix that relationship that you have with your child. I can help you with that lack of communication, that lack of sense of understanding, that child understanding you and you understanding your child, whatever that gray area Let's fix that. So if you're interested in that, or you know somebody that's interested in the Family Reconnection Program, I want you to click the link, or I'm going to have it up very soon after this broadcast. And if you can sign up today for your free 30-minute consultation call with me, and I will do all in my power to help you build your family dynamic the right way this time, because there's no family that's going to be lost that's going to work with me. I'm going to do all that I can to help. Listen, I believe in you. I believe in your family, and we're helping families one at a time. Guys, thank you so much for your time on this morning. I want you guys to finish strong, finish this Friday morning, Friday afternoon, and Friday evening strong. Memorial Day is just the weekend, and Memorial Day is on Monday. Listen, I want you all to enjoy your day and enjoy your family. Listen, family sometimes is all we have. Let's do our best to love one another, to appreciate one another, to work on our communication, that we'll draw closer together. Let nothing separate you from your family. Let nothing keep you from bringing your family together, closer together. You might not be close right now, but believe me, with time and effort and help and assistance and a support, your family will be better. Listen, join me tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. for Family Morning Transformation. I love you all. God bless, and I'll see you later.